What's going on, everybody? My name is MangaxHunter, and today we're going to be doing my manga haul for the month of December. I also have some stuff that I got for Christmas, so it's going to be a thick boy. As well as with the Right Stuff holiday sales and other various sales going on through Barnes & Nobles, I went as the kids say sicko mode on some manga. So let's go ahead and get started. First up, we have Witch Hat Atelier Volumes 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4. So this is everything that is currently out right now in North America. And for those of you who watched my Best Manga of 2019 know that I absolutely adored this series. Kind of captures magic feel of similar things like Harry Potter. I really love the art design. The main character is just really fun and really adorable. And I really love the world. This is a series that if you haven't checked out, I would definitely recommend it. The art style is fantastic, like I said, and it's definitely one that should be on your radar. Next we have Clef Near Volumes 1 through 4. Again, this was another series that was on sale. My thoughts on this series are that I enjoy it. I enjoyed what I read. I thought it was fun. There's not too much dialogue, so it's kind of easy to burn through, kind of like Gantz. But there's not too much depth to the story, and there's a couple of gripes, like a bit too fan servicey, some kind of annoying shots. But other than that, and the main character can be pretty annoying. But other than that, it's a fun series. I say check out the first volume, and if you don't like it, then don't pick it up anymore. Next, I picked up No Longer Human by Junji Ito. This is without a doubt one of the nicest books I have in my collection. There's like this really nice slipcover. I have not read this series, or haven't read this book yet. I know No Longer Human is kind of seen as a cult classic, the original manga, and I'm a big fan of Junji Ito, so I figured I'd pick it up and see how I feel about it. Next up, we have Jujutsu Kaisen, and this is the only volume that is currently out, but I absolutely love where this volume kicked off and how it started, and I think that the series has a lot of potential to be one of Shonen Jump's biggest sellers. Kind of similar vibes to Bleach. There's nothing particularly amazing about this series, but I think the action is fun. The main character is funny. There's like a lot of good, small like comedy, like similar to like this. I remember this spot made me laugh, but this is a series that I could see myself really falling in love with going into 2020, and I know from what I've read online that this series does continue to get better and better. Next up, we have My Hero Academia Volume 22, and again, these covers have just been fantastic. I have not touched My Hero Academia since the dude with a plasma beam belly was like creeping on Midoriya through his dorm room. I think that was Volume 18 if I remember correctly, but haven't touched the series since then. Just kind of waiting for my backlog to build up before I binge it. But I love My Hero Academia, and I hear that it's still holding strong. Next we have One Punch Man Volume 18. Murata, probably my favorite artist when it comes to manga. I absolutely love his art design, and I think he makes his characters look so badass. This volume was pretty much just a bunch of setup for the next volume, which kind of sucks, but Garo, whoever this guy's name is, he's really grown on me. I'm not sure where the series is going to go with him as far as his power, but he's a cool villain, and I really like him, and I love his character design as well. But this is a good volume, but like I said, just a lot of setup. Next we have Eden Zero Volume 5. I think there's not too much to be said about this series. I think it's fun. A lot of people have said it's fairy tale in space, and I've never read fairy tale, so I'm just going to go ahead and take their word for it, but it's gotten some good laughs out of me. It's just a kind of turn your brain off type series and read through it, but I would recommend picking up the first volume, and if you enjoy it, then go from there. Next we have one of my current favorite ongoing series, and that is Komi Can't Communicate Volume 4. This volume, similar to the previous volumes, was absolutely hilarious and adorable. I think this volume had to do with Komi, what was it, in the track meet? Yeah, she was in like a track festival, and it was really funny, and you got to kind of see Komi grow a little bit more out of her comfort zone. But love this volume, and I think everybody should be picking up Komi Can't Communicate. Next we have Levius, or Levius, however you pronounce that, the hardback. After my last volume, I had someone in the comments tell me that I actually needed to read this before I start Levius EST, so I went ahead and picked this up. Have not read, I think I've read like first like 20 pages or so, and I really loved the art design. Something unique is something I really can't say I've seen before in manga. Like, look at the way he uses this blur right here. Like, this character's kind of blurred out, and the back has the back character has the focus. Same for like right here. I've really never seen some of these techniques in manga, but I think the art is really cool, and I'm excited to see how this series turns out to be, because I've heard good things from people that I trust. Next up, we have the volume that I was by far the most excited for throughout this whole year. That is Vinland Saga Volume 11. There is not much more I can say about Vinland Saga. To me, it is the best manga out there right now. I absolutely love it. In Flip Otaku's last video, he talked about how he likes to read manga that either challenges him or some that is just enjoyable and for fun. And that's what I think makes Vinland Saga such a masterpiece. Not only is it just a fun, enjoyable and entertaining read, but you're also being challenged as you're reading it, and there's a lot of philosophical themes in it, a lot of amazingly written characters, and just stands out amongst all manga in my opinion. Next, I picked up Granblue Dreaming Volume 7 and Volume 8. This is a series that I was kind of turned off to before I picked it up, and I thought it was just going to be a lot of gag humor and really just a ton of fan service and just nothing of substance to it. And while those things are still somewhat true, I think this series is absolutely hilarious. Might even be the funniest series that I own besides Wodakai. And I'm really glad I didn't push this one off based off of what I assumed it would be like, because it's really hilarious. The art is fantastic, really over the top, really dramatic when scenes shouldn't be dramatic, and just honestly a lot of good laughs to be had with Granblue Dreaming. Next, I went ahead and caught up to Fire Force, so I grabbed Volumes 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Now, Fire Force is by far one of my favorite shonen out right now. I really enjoy the world. I love the characters. I think the premise is pretty cool too. I like the main character versus his brother, kind of like yin and yang, opposites. I love the art, and I think the action is really cool too. It's easy to follow. In my review, I kind of talked about how Fire Force has these really epic moments within battles, and that's probably one of my biggest attractions for the series, is just how epic the highs can be when it comes to certain battles. And I think this is a really great series that everyone should check out if you're into shonen. Next, I picked up the Quintessential Quintuplets, Volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I have yet to read this series yet, but Base Senpai just sings his praises on this series and has been singing him this entire year, so I figured I would go ahead and pick it up with some of the sales that were going on. And from the bit I've read in Volume 1, I can see why he loves this series so much and why it has been gaining so much popularity. Just seems like a really cute, adorable, fun, lighthearted series to just read. I'm really liking the art just from flipping through it and from what I read in the first volume, and I'm really excited to dive into these. So the last thing that I picked up for this haul is actually what my wife bought me for Christmas, and it is what I'm by far most excited for, and that is the Akira 35th Anniversary box set. This boy is heavy. I have been wanting this box set for a while. Look at the way it opens. Just like pops open. Ooh. So this series includes all 6 of the volumes and hardcover. I just started reading this, read the first volume today, and absolutely loved it. I've seen the movie, the Akira movie, and it is one of my favorites. Really what helped me get into manga and anime. And I've always wanted to own the manga, so I've just kind of been waiting to get the box set, and my wife so graciously picked it up for me for Christmas. And oh my gosh, just look at how nice these covers are. This is by far the nicest thing I own in my manga set. Price-wise, it's probably my Gant singles, but as far as quality, this is just unbeaten. It's so nice. Each volume has a really nice like film. It's a slipcover, but it's like a nice film feel to it. Here's the final volume. And not only does it come with all 6 volumes, but it also includes a little nifty art book. It kind of has various different arts within the manga. So it's something really cool to have. Here's the iconic shot with Kaneda next to his motorcycle. But so happy to have this. Liz, if you're watching this, thank you so much. So guys, that is going to do it for my manga haul for this month / Christmas haul. So happy about this stuff I picked up this month. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I inspired you to pick up some new series. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace and a great New Year's.